welcome to today's vlog. Today is just a little bit of a day in the life. It's not going to be very interesting, but this is going to be the first day that I've really been out anywhere since my surgery. I'm not going anywhere exciting. I suppose to some people it's very exciting, but it is just nice to be getting out of the house. My parents are taking me to a garden centre for lunch. I might treat myself to a couple of plants or two. I'm in the market for like a cool house plant type thing, so I'll have a look, see what they've got. Other than that, I don't have a lot planned for the day. I've got a little bit of sort of tidying and sorting to do. I'm not back up to my full self, so I can't do as much as I would like to, unfortunately, but there we go. I've not long woken up. I need to get washed, get dressed. Up until Monday I did have a waterproof dressing on my surgical wound, but they've put on a non-waterproof dressing so it can breathe a little bit. Unfortunately, this actually makes it really tricky to like have a decent shower or a wash. Yesterday I tried to sort of have a shower without getting the dressing wet. It was pretty tricky, so I think I'm going to try something a bit different today. I might run a shallow bath, see how that goes, because I can't really get this dressing wet, because one, it will come off, and two, it will compromise sort of the healing, so I've got to be quite careful, but I'll think about that in a bit and decide what I'm going to do. So my next job is to take my pills, and then I will see about getting washed and getting dressed. So I am up and dressed. It's a little while later. I have done a little bit of reading. This is what I'm reading at the moment. It is called Lady Killers, Deadly Women Throughout History, and it's by Tori Telfer. It's really, really interesting. It's good fun, and it's basically telling you about female serial killers throughout history. And yeah, it's really interesting, and it's interesting because a lot of these women have been forgotten almost, and sort of their reasons for killing have always been put down to sex, rather than just they're stone cold murderers, and they're sort of treated completely differently to how male serial killers are treated, and they get away with things for a lot longer, and it's really interesting, and I'm picking up some hot tips as well. So yeah, this is what I'm reading at the moment, and yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it. I've done quite a lot of reading actually over the last couple of days. I finished watching the Olympics, and I didn't really fancy anything that was on TV or Netflix or anything like that, so I decided to pick up a book. So yeah, I've just been reading for a couple of days, and it's been nice. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just waiting for my parents to come and collect me. I'm in the middle of a bit of a colitis flare up at the moment, so I am obviously concerned about leaving the house. We'll see how it goes. I have packed a bag to go out. This is my very cool yellow submarine lounge fly bag. I've got a mask in here ready to go as well, because whilst restrictions have been lifted everywhere and you don't have to wear a mask, I am choosing to do so inside places. So that's my bag all ready to go. Isn't it cool? The cats have been shit this morning. They've been fighting. I found Rocco. I had a big bang earlier, and I found Rocco on top of that door, trying to get himself onto the top of the wardrobe, which would have ended in actual disaster. So I thought that was my dad, but it's not. So luckily I managed to persuade him to come down, and he's now sat sunning himself on the windowsill. back from, hey buddy, I'm now back from the garden centre, and we went to this really cool farm shop as well. Then we had something to eat. It was a pretty sort of standard basic menu, like chips, fish and chips, paninis, like bacon rolls, ploughman salads, that kind of thing. I went for and they had gluten-free options, which was really good. So they said like the curry was gluten-free, all the salads were gluten-free, and they could do gluten-free rolls and stuff, which is brilliant. Always like that sort of thing. So I went for a bacon and egg gluten-free roll. But yeah, actually it was really nice. The little roll it was on was like a hard roll, and they reminded me of the Shah ciabatta rolls that you can get. So actually it was really nice. It had 2 really big bits of bacon in, which was really good. My mum went for, well, she asked for a ham ploughman's, and they gave her a ham sandwich, but because the sandwich looked quite nice, she decided to have it anyway. And my dad had a ham baguette, and the ham in the sandwich and the baguette was like a really thick, proper ham, and they were super generous with it, and it came with like crisps and stuff as well. And then I had an orange juice, mum and dad had a tea, and I think it all came to about, I think it was like 20 quid, which is really good for 3 lunches and 3 drinks. Good, it came out really quick, service was great, they were sort of following all the social distancing measures. Yeah, it was great, so I was really pleased with that. We had a walk around a farm shop. The farm shop was really cool. It had loads of fruit and veg as you would expect, meats, lots of different types of foods, jams, preserves, and then like a load of sort of just past or almost by its sell-by date, and it was all really cheap. So I picked up a couple of bits in there, and now I will show you what I got. Some new succulents. I got this one and this. It didn't come with the pot, so I got the plant and I got a pot for it. Figs is coming to have a look. So that was one of the cactuses I got. Then I picked up this succulent again, and the pot. I bought the pot separately, but this is really cool. And these bits like sort of, hey buddy, that's a plant. These bits sort of all droop and hang. It's a really cool little plant. So that's that one. And then I got this, which is like a cactus, and it's going to flower these really cool flowers, which I thought was really cool. So I really liked that. And then I picked up this little succulent as well, which I like it because it looks like the leaves are furry. Yeah, so I was really pleased with those. As I picked all the plants up that I liked, I googled them to make sure that they weren't toxic to cats. Some of the really nice ones that I would have got are toxic to, hey figs, are toxic to cats, so obviously I put those back. And then I checked all of these before I bought them that they weren't going to be toxic to cats, because somebody likes to eat my plants. He's trying to eat my cake now. So this is what I got in the farm shop, and my mum kindly paid for this stuff for me. I found this gluten-free lemon slice, which is what Rocco's trying to eat. I found this San Pellegrino, which I really love. We just don't often buy it because it's quite pricey, but this was really cheap in there because I think it's near its sell-by date. But it's lemon and mint flavour, which I've never tried before, but I love lemon, I like mint. So I think that's going to be really nice. So there's, I think, 6 cans in there. And then I got some cherries because I really like cherries. I got these. I'm not really sure what they are. I don't know if they're chocolates or like a Werther's Original kind of thing. But we'll see. They looked quite intriguing anyway. And then I also got some microwave popcorn and butter flavour, because butter flavour is my favourite, but the supermarkets tend to only do salted or sweet and salty. So when I saw this was a buttered popcorn, I decided to give that a go. I also picked up a box of biscuits, but I think that's been left at Mum's house. Oh, I got 2 more things as well. I got this word search book because it's ring bound and I love a ring bound word search. Oh, it's like an easy read one. Oh, okay. I should have looked inside it before I bought it. Anyway, I picked up this word search. I don't think it was $4.99. I'm not sure how much it was, but I'm sure it wasn't a five. I'm sure I didn't pay a fiver for it. And then I also picked up these. I got 2 of these little windmills that I'm going to put in my plant pots. I'm going to put them inside so there's not much of a breeze, but they were colourful and cute and I really liked them, so I picked those up as well. So these 4 plants, the windmills in the word search book, came to £32, which actually is a brilliant price. I was expecting it to be a lot more than that, so 32 quid is pretty good. So I will find somewhere for all my new plants to go. Yeah, that's what I got. It was really nice to get out of the house, but I'm really tired now. I forgot to say the place we went to is called Tamar View, and it's in Saltash. It's not far from the bridge into Plymouth, and there's a garden centre which is all one level, so it's level access. There's plenty of space to get wheelchairs and stuff around, and then there is a disabled toilet outside, which is pretty spacious. But as you can see, it doesn't look like the greatest disabled toilet, and there's no like alarm pull cord in there, I noticed. And actually, although it looked pretty manky, it smelled really clean in there. And there was like a big mirror and there was a baby changing mat. Like I said, there was no sort of disabled pull cord, and I'm not convinced that the door was that wide. I don't know how easy it would have been to get a wheelchair in and out of the door. But it was good that they had a disabled toilet, and like I said, the little restaurant that's attached to the garden centre it's all on the same level, so it is easy to get wheelchairs and stuff around. And then the other stuff that's on that site is again all one level access, fairly easy to get around. So yeah, it's a good little place. I'm really tired now. Like I said earlier, I'm in the middle of a colitis flare-up, and I'm really quite uncomfortable now. I'm not feeling particularly well. I'm really tired. It's the first time I've been out since my surgery. It was quite tiring. I was really hot, and because of the mask I was hot and sweaty, and that was making me quite uncomfortable, as well as I am still in pain from the surgery. So whilst it was nice to get out and about, I am glad to be home again. Definitely going to get changed because I am wearing quite a nice dress, and I don't really want to sort of just sit around the house in it and get it dirty for sort of no reason now. So I'm going to get changed. I'm going to put like my bag and everything away. I'm going to put the stuff that I've bought, which I've just shown you, I'm going to put all that away, and then I think I might decide what to do from there. Sorry, I was distracted by the cat. As always, I'm easily distracted by things. I'm like Doug from Up. Anyway, so I have been doing a little bit of reading. I am now more than halfway through this book. Yeah, I haven't done a lot. I put all my stuff away. I might try and just do a little bit more tidying in my back room. It's like where my clothes are and my desk and everything. And whilst I was sick, it sort of just became a bit of a dumping ground, and it's taken me weeks to clean it because I get so tired. I think the next major update today will be my tea, which I'm really looking forward to. I can't wait to show you what I'm having for tea. I'm very excited about it. Neil's going out tonight for a work thing, so I get to have tea on my own, and I'm really excited. So I just thought I'd show you what my room looks like at the moment. So all of this was absolutely covered in boxes and crap the other day, so I have made some really good progress. This stuff here is medical supplies. The green bag is I don't know what I'm going to do with it because it's all stuff that was on prescription, and under sort of current UK legislation I can't give that to somebody else or give it back. It has to be disposed of, which is such a waste of money, but I'm not going to get into that now. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. The box at the bottom is my Optiflow flushes from my bladder washout, and then those are 2 bags of rubbish of things that I had to throw away. And then the last sort of thing really to clear is the desk, which is mostly recycling at the moment and hopefully won't take too long. So it's getting there. This is all a bit of a mess, But hopefully I'll have it tidied soon. And if not soon, at least in time for when I'm back to working from home in a couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm getting there. So I just thought I would show you this gadget that I got. It's this. And if you go on Instagram Reels or TikTok a lot, you might have seen it. It's basically like you scrape it on the carpet or on the sofa and stuff, and it collects all like the fur and the dirt that your Hoover doesn't get. So I'm going to give it a quick go and we'll see what happens, because I imagine there is a lot of hair and like cat hair and my hair on the carpets in this house. So let's see what happens. Just sort of scrape it on the carpet like this, and it like collects all the hair and stuff together. Oh my god, I kind of don't want to show you because it's disgusting. This was hoovered fairly recent, like the weekend. But look at that. Oh my god, that's disgusting. That's quite satisfying. I hate to think what would happen if I did the downstairs carpets or the bedroom carpet. Yeah, and if I do that, I'm definitely not going to show you because I think my bedroom carpet's filthy. But yeah, I picked this up on Amazon. I think I just searched like carpet fur remover or something. So it's 4:30 now. I've just come downstairs. I've just had a bit of a tidy up. I tidied all the cats' toys away because they like to get them all out of the basket and filling them up the living room. So that's it at the moment. I'm gonna sit and read a little bit more. I don't really have any plans now until tea time. So I'm gonna read a bit more of my book. I should be starting another book today. I haven't decided what I'm gonna read next yet though. Rocco's just noticed that Neil's car's pulling up, so he's sitting there to wait for him to come down the slope. So for tea, I'm having bolognese and crumpets. My mum made these. It's not like spaghetti bolognese; it's bolognese sauce, made in the proper way. She has not sneaked any vegetables in, and I'm so excited. So I've not really done a lot this evening after tea. Neil went out for his work thing, and I came up to bed because my stomach is hurting quite a lot. And I finished the book I was reading earlier, and I've started and finished this other book, The Glass House. I asked on Instagram whether I should read this book or a book called Sanatorium next, and although the poll runs for 24 hours, I needed to start a new book, and overwhelmingly the poll had already said this book. So this is The Glass House by Eve Chase. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. If you follow me on Goodreads, and I'll drop the link below, I am quite a harsh critic. When it comes to books, I actually gave the book I told you about earlier, The Lady Killers book, I gave that 5 out of 5 stars, which I think might be the first 5-star book I've read this year. It's been a really long day. It is 10 to 11 now. I've been reading for ages. Yeah, I really enjoyed my tea. It was really tasty, but it was like the biggest meal I've eaten in quite a long time. So I do feel really quite bloated and full now, even sort of quite a few hours after I've eaten my dinner. But I will. So anyway, I think I will end this day in the life now. It wasn't a particularly interesting day, I'm afraid. It was really nice for me to get out of the house. It has left me pretty tired. And I'm sort of quite aware that I need to build my strength back up again, really, and just get used to being on my feet a bit more. But all in all, I had a nice day. Thank you again to my parents for taking me out for lunch. So that's it for this day in the life vlog. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you stuck with it this long. I'm sure I'll be back with another day in the life vlog soon, but as always, thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.